Mr. J. Christopher, protect the righteous with wisdom and strength.
What steps do employees tend to take to try to achieve parity in these organizations when they're working among their peers? And what do they typically get wrong? We talked a little bit about, hey, I don't want to go to the drinks meeting or the drinks hangout. I don't want to play golf. But, you know, what do we do right and what do we do wrong and what do we just do?
Well, I think one of the things, particularly that people who are different, whether it be around race, gender, et cetera, what they do is they think that if I perform extremely well, that's going to be enough. And that certainly works early in your career. But by the time you get to the mid-levels in your career and you're trying to look to be successful, everyone who's on the short list for that next promotion is always going to be a great performer. So the question then becomes, what are the other things you're bringing to the table? And so that then is about what's the nature of your network? What's the nature of the people who are mentoring you? Do you have sponsors? Do you have, and what I mean by that is, do you have people who sing your praises when you're not in the room? They may not be a direct mentor who really works with you on a regular basis, but they will say, hey, I heard great things about Chris, and so y'all are thinking about him for this position. You all should definitely talk to him. You know, and so the thing is, if you want those types of relationships, you've got to work to create them. You have to be strategic about that. A lot of people just aren't. They just think that their good work is going to be enough to draw that kind of attention and to draw those types of recommendations. And it just doesn't happen that way.
That's a great point, actually. I mean, I could obviously attest to the importance of, the term that I would tend to use was like rabbi or cheerleaders in the organizations. But if you're going to be in these companies, you need those people to be your allies when you're not in the room. Right. And really champion you, and people who have, you know, respect and influence, you know, cross departmentally. People in the they're just known to be solid people, and because they're representing or I guess supporting your path, you'll be that much well received because of that. Right. So yeah, that's critical for the success. And I think you're right. I think sometimes we just think, oh, I did the project, I killed it, I got there on time, whatever it is, and that's enough, and we just check out. But you gotta build a team of like you said, senior executives that will mentor you, support you, praise, you know, sing your praises, and be your support network in that organization.
And one of the things, a trap to be careful of, is if you look around and all the people in your network, and you're at the top of the network, then something's wrong. You always have to have people in your network who are at higher levels than you are.
That's right.
So if I deal with vice presidents and executive vice presidents, if I'm at that level, then I need to make sure I've got CEOs and board members who are part of my network as well, because those are the people who are going to influence my next promotion.
Exactly.
Not the people who are at my level, and certainly not the people below me. Now, those people who are at your level and below are important for your network for other reasons, but you need to make sure your network really cuts across the entire organization.
Mr. J. Christopher, protect the righteous with wisdom and strength.